Oh no, timing wasn't quite right there. Boy, I hope this practice pays off. I wonder if there's a real world application for something like this. Wait a second. Is that? Oh shit! If you've ever wished that Smash Bros. Ultimate had a better training mode, maybe something you could do to set up your opponent to do a specific move, or maybe spam the shield button to test true combos, but you didn't want to spend money on an Arduino, or you didn't want to really look into it, or you didn't want to mod your Switch at all, well, now there's a way to do it as long as you have an Android smartphone. The app is called JoyCon Droid, and I'm going to show you how to use that to set up your training partner in training mode to practice and drill over certain scenarios over and over again, once again, without needing to buy an Arduino or any other type of training modification, or without having to mod your Nintendo Switch at all. So let's get into it. So the two programs you're going to want is JoyCon Droid and just Notepad, and links to those programs will be in the description down below the video. Just Notepad will be really good for making the text files that are used as scripts in JoyCon Droid to script controller inputs that JoyCon Droid uses to control the character on screen in training mode. And we'll get into how to write those scripts for yourself later. But first, let's open up JoyCon Droid. And the thing you want to go to is you want to click on Select Custom UI here. You want to go to Task UI. JoyCon Droid is asking for it to be visible to other devices for 60 seconds. That shows up on screen. And what this does is it'll allow you to pair it with your Switch after the initial setup, of course. So here we're going to go into a load script, and I have my scripts saved under Documents under Smash Training. And then you can open the script. And then once the script is loaded there, you hit run. And the script runs. And as you can see in the little controller down below, it's hitting down and hitting the special button, in this case B, over and over again. A note, if you want the script to replay over and over again, under settings, there is the should loop button. Make sure that's checked, hit close settings, and you're good to go. Okay, so here we have a shield macro. This will spam a shield every other frame for 36 frames, and then it will repeat. Now ignore this part down here, I will go over that later, but basically what this is going is, on the first frame, it will hit the ZL key, and then it will do it again on the 3rd, 5th, and 7th frame, so on and so forth, until we get to the 36th frame. And I put this in here for looping purposes, so that it doesn't loop 35 to 1 and do a double shield frame here. Once again, this is, you need, if you're going to loop your script, you need something like this on the end just to bridge the gap between the first and last frame. And here is the syntax on how you write this. So the first thing before the first space here, this is the frame number. Then you put in the key press. The keys are going to be in the description down below. And then you have your L stick X and Y coordinates, and your C stick X and Y coordinates. I now have a Zelda one here. Let me bring that up. Here is my Zelda macro that you saw in the intro. So for the first 3 frames, I have the JoyCon Droid holding down on the L stick. This is a negative 30,000 on the L stick in the Y coordinate for 3 frames. Then while it's still holding that down, I tell it to press the B key for an additional 3 frames. I originally tried this by only doing 1 frame of this and 1 frame of this, and it just did not work properly. The reason for that is the JoyCon Droid will render this too fast, so you need some type of buffer frames in here so that it works consistently. And then because Zelda can't put out another Phantom right away, she needs to wait for the fully charged Phantom to fire, I have the macro waiting until the 200th frame, doing nothing, and then it will loop back. So after just over 3 seconds, it loops back and continues summoning Phantoms. So now we're going to test the shield script. on the same Zelda. As a note, make sure you always set your CPU behavior to control before you do any of this. Otherwise, the script's not going to work because the CPU is going to be set to stop, since that's what it is set to default when you first enter training mode. So once again, CPU to control. I have loaded up the shield script, and here we go. Seems to be working quite nicely. And then you can grab and start testing true combos. And that's it. Well, that's it for this video. I hope this tool allows you to take your gameplay to the next level. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And if you want to catch me live, you can see me on my Twitch channel every Sunday, Tuesday, and Saturday. Link in the description down below. Bye!